What's going on? Sunny here. And in today's video, I want to show you how to break your bad habits. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to transcend all of your bad habits through a higher consciousness mindset. So like every other issue, today I'm going to show you how to transcend this issue of your bad habits through a higher consciousness mindset. Okay, doing things more effectively and doing things in an orthodox way, but ultimately way easier, right? Things that actually provide a lasting transformation rather than just some quick relief. Okay, so when it comes to bad habits, I want you to know that it is not about effort. It is not about hard work. It is not about fighting against your bad habits. What you need to break your bad habits is not discipline, but instead clarity. Clarity about what it is in your life that you truly value right now. It is only because you're unclear about that you continue to indulge in your bad habits. Okay, once you start to get clear on what really means a lot to you in this particular phase of your life, and what is one of your greatest values right now, only from that clarity can proper aligned decisions and action flow. See, we are so consumed by all the surface level actions and our decisions on a day-to-day basis, our habits, and we struggle to change them because we don't tackle their source. The habits, like you constantly indulge in your bad habits and you constantly make decisions that don't really make you end up in a good place because you're not actually clear about what it is that you want in your life. That picture is very hazy, it's very blurry. And because of that, there's an external manifestation of that internal indecision that you experience as you indulging in things that you know are not good for you. Okay, so only when you get clear within, only when you tackle the source of your bad habits, can you ever actually change your bad habits and break your bad habits. So what is required is not discipline, but rather clarity. Let me give you a couple of examples. Let's start with a very small example. I got to a point at one point in my life a couple of years ago when I knew I wanted to just give up eating meat because I realized that it wasn't affecting my body in a good way. I couldn't digest it properly. I just didn't want to eat meat anymore. But yes, it tasted so good, and there were so many foods that I would have had to give up. I used to love wings. I used to love all these different things. So I used to still indulge. And even though it would make my body feel bad, low energy, and then, sluggish. So for a long time, I struggled with this, right? I didn't have the motivation to quit meat. Only when I gained the clarity and I made the decision, what is important to me truly in life right now, which was health, which was feeling good in my body all the time, then naturally everything that was out of alignment with that value just became easy for me to leave. So I remember when I did the time I did stop eating meat, after that, I've never even had the desire to eat meat again. And it's not something that was done through discipline. It's not something that was done through a lot of hard work and effort. It was just like a quick snap. Once I started to become really clear about what I value. Okay. Another decision just similar to this one was when I quit drinking, right? When I wanted to quit drinking for a while, I was still indulged in it. I would still enjoy it, and I was still love to go out and everything like that. Even though it would make me end up in a bad place and low vibration state and not no mental clarity. Only when I decided to go all in on personal mastery quest, I'll go all in on my self-betterment and spiritual journey, and I made a decision that this is what is truly important to me, that decision of drinking, that bad habit of drinking, automatically is something that I no longer desired. Again, that was not a decision. That was not a bad habit that I broke through hard work and effort, but rather just a clear decision of who I am in this moment. Last example that I give to you, so this is not for me personally, but although it does apply to me as well, but let's just say you could kind of even gauge this from your past. Let's just say your relationship, right? You're with a specific person. but now like you're also like meeting other people, and you know, now there's certain temptations all over, like, oh, you're constantly like looking at different people, and you maybe like, oh, maybe I'll be like, they'll be my partner and all whatnot. You will only be truly loyal to that person, you will only truly be loyal to that relationship if you have decided, if you have that real value that, okay, this is what I value, this is what I want in my life. We have seen countless people in our culture today, especially with like regarding the relationships today, they are not exactly clear, and they don't communicate with their partner about what it is that they want in the relationship. For that reason, now there's so many distractions outside, and now we live in a culture where it's like, you know, everybody's like breaking up all the time. It is because there's no actual value, there's no actual decision within about what they value. If that remains unclear, then your actions will always remain unclear, and you'll never have the actual motivation to do the right thing, to do the thing that you want to do. That's ultimately the right thing. That the thing that you know is good for you, that is aligned with your values, that's what the right thing is. So here's the thing. Mental clarity will create clarity in decision. And you will constantly be faced with these temptations, right? When you make a decision to do something, let's just say you want to start your own business and you make a decision to do that, that is your value. That is what's most important to you at this time. But now your friends ask you to go out all the time, right? This happened to me too. When your friends ask you to go out all the time, and you're getting invitations to all these dinners and parties and whatnot, now you're going to have to start deciding when those temptations hit you, what you are loyal to. Are you loyal to yourself and your values, or are you going to just give in to the temptations? So see, I actually also made a post on Instagram the other day, on Facebook, talking about how really just like all of this stuff is just about what you are loyal to. Breaking bad habits, what are you loyal to? Are you loyal to yourself, your well-being, what you know you want in life? Or are you just going to give in to the temptation? If you give in to the temptation, you're going to create some short-term satisfaction, but ultimately long-term suffering if you keep giving into your temptations. But if you remain loyal to what you want, you will create long-term well-being and fulfillment. There is no fulfillment in short-term gratification and temptation. There is fulfillment only in loyalty to yourself, loyalty to your values, which have to be very clear, very clearly set. Only from a clear set of priorities in life can your action ever be decisive. If there is indecision within, there will be indecision without. So I will leave you with this today, right? To put this into practice right now, take a piece of paper and a pen and write down what truly matters to you in this particular phase of your life, in areas like relationships, career, finance, health, and whatever else you can come up with. Every single area of your life that is important to you, start to write down your values. What is important to you? What are your greatest intentions right now? And make that so clear to you that now the action flows effortlessly. Once those values are clear, what you need to do to stay aligned with those values, the action, which is the result of those values, will flow effortlessly. And you will not have a hard time waking up early if you need to wake up. You will not have a hard time to not drink if you don't want to drink. You will not have a hard time staying loyal to the person that you want to stay loyal to, because it will come from clarity. Clarity and decision create results. Indecision creates chaos, frustration, confusion. What is it that you want in your life? If you want things on the outside to look good, make them look good on the inside and raise that level of awareness. All right? Now, if you want to further learn how to raise your level of awareness and create the life you truly want to live through a higher consciousness mindset, watch my free workshop I'm giving away right now. It's called the Create Your Dream Life Workshop. Link for that is in the description box below, and it is absolutely free. Just click the link and it will take you straight to the page. All right? Watch it right there and build on this topic of creating your reality from a higher consciousness mindset. Really doing it from within, from clarity, from decision, and unfolding through you your desire. All right? Don't miss that. Make sure to go watch that down below. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you gained a lot of value from it. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video.